I gotta put my thumb way up here. I can't even tell where my camera is. All right, welcome back. Just wanted to do another update on the vending business for all of you that are just getting started. Now, you guys that are in the business, you've been in the business for a while, you know kind of what I'm talking about in this video, what I will be talking about in this video. And what I'm going to talk to you about is what you pay the owner of the place where you're putting your vending machine. Now, remember, what you're doing is when you go out and you try to find a location, what you're really doing is as I said in an earlier video, you're putting little piggy banks everywhere. And you're hoping that people will put their money in your little piggy bank. Now, you got to give them some incentive. People don't do things for free. You know, they're not going to just drop off money in your little piggy bank for free. So you're going to have to give them something to get them excited, like a little handful of candy. So that's kind of what you're doing. So kind of keep that in mind. You got little banks, little piggy banks all over the place. Now, another thing that you're doing is you're actually putting your stuff in someone else's space, someone else's place. So imagine, I couldn't just go over to your house and just drop off a basket of laundry. You know, you'd be like, what? What's that? What is that all about? Don't drop your stuff off at my place. So what you're doing is you're going around and you're knocking on doors and you're walking in and you're greeting the people that work there and you're hoping to talk to the person who's in charge, you know, the person that makes the final decisions. And what you're really saying is, hey, buddy, how are you doing? I want to put a piggy bank in your store. I'm going to drop off my stuff in your place, and I'm hoping to make money on it. So how do you motivate people to say yes to that? What's the incentive? How do you get them to say yes? Now, one of the ways that you motivate people to say yes is you work with a charity. The charity that I'm working with is the National Children's Cancer Society, and there's many others. I've seen people that love animals, and they would love the rescue groups, and they will donate a percentage of money, 10, 15, 20%, to a charity of their choice, like the SPCA or something. I love children. I hate cancer, so I'm teaming up with the National Children's Cancer Society. Now, sometimes even if you say all of that, here's what I say. I say, hi, my name is Neil. I work with this charity, and I show them the brochure. I show them a photograph of my vending machine, and even then, maybe they won't be that interested in doing it, placing your stuff in their store. After all, they may have a very beautiful place, and you're asking to put this machine in their store. And a lot of times people will say no because children run around after they've eaten candy with sticky fingers, and they're going to touch the clothing or whatever they're selling. And so they don't maybe want to do that. And another thing is the children, they'll put the quarter in the machine and they'll just open up the little door and the candy just falls right on the floor. And I've heard people say, we're cleaning up behind these children all day long and we've done it before and we don't really want to do it again. So, again, how do you get these people motivated and interested in helping you make a living? Well, you offer them a percentage. I started out with 20%. And what that means is when you open the drawer, the candy drawer, the coin drawer, I should say, when you open the coin drawer, there will be money in there. Now, let's say there's $100 in there. I tell them I'll give them 20%. That means I'll give them $20. So basically, it's $4 for you and $1 for them, or 4 quarters for you and 1 quarter for them. I had one place that I really wanted to be in. It was a CD and movie, old movie store. They did DVDs and CDs. And I really wanted to be in there because it was near a college. And a lot of students were in there. Every time I was in there, there was like 20 kids in there, 20 college kids in there buying stuff, So I thought that would be a great place. So I said to the guy that worked there, the owner I think it was, I said, would you be all right if I placed a little gumball machine in here? I said, I come here all the time. And I will give you 20%. I just straight went for the 20%. I didn't wait. I just said, I'll give you 20% because I really wanted to be in there because I could really see the potential. And he said to me, well, can you do 25? And I said, yeah, no problem. After I thought about it, a minute. Because I looked around and I saw the people that were in there and I thought, 25% will still be a good profit. So me taking 75% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So keep that in mind. Sometimes giving them a percentage is really good. Now, there's another place I went to as a bowling alley, And I really wanted to be in there because the place was beautiful, it was spotless, it was clean, and I really, really wanted to be in there. So I straight away went straight for the percentage. I talked to them about my charity, I told them my name, I showed them a photograph of the machine, so they had no preconceived or wrong ideas in their head of what the machine is going to look like. It's not a Coke machine, it's not a big snack machine. And I told them right away that I would give them 50% of the profits. And they got excited and they said yes. So that machine is in there in that bowling alley, and it does really well. It probably makes me $50, $60 a month. And when I first started doing the 50% profit idea, I would count the candy. How much candy am I putting in the machine or the machines if there's more than one? And I'd go, okay, well, these these M&Ms are $10 and these Skittles are $8 and blah, blah, blah. And I would count all the candy that I was spending, you putting in the machines to replace what was empty. And so I'd deduct that from the gross. I'd deduct that from the total. And then I would divide up the balance. And it kind of turns out that the balance is about 66%. The leftover after you pay for the candy is about 66%. So divide that in half, 33 for you, 33 for the owner, and then about 33 for the candy. So that's kind of about how you average it out. So do not tell them, I'll give you 33% of the gross, because then they'll feel like, oh, well, you're getting a larger portion. They really want to have half is what they really want. If you tell them, I'll give you 50% of the profits, that number sounds more impressive, even though it's all the same. I hope that helps you with your vending business. Please subscribe if you haven't. Let me have a thumbs up if you don't. I gotta put my thumb way up here. Let me have a thumbs up if you like these videos. I can't even tell where my camera is. And give me some feedback. Give me some questions. Pick my brain, if you will. I'd be more than happy to share anything I know about this vending business. I love it. It's a great income, great lifestyle, and I'm my own boss. I don't have to wear scratchy polyester shirts anymore, so I don't have to be at work when I don't want to be at work. So hope that helps you with your vending business, and we will see you on the flip side.